right, we are live. If you can pull yourself away from your phone there, lady.
We're live. I'm here. Let's go.
Blake Kavney has been a member for 2 years und Wand.
Thank you, Blake.
Thank you, sir. Been doing that truffle shuffle, buddy.
I love it.
Appreciate you. Thanks for being here. Tom said he's not going to be able to be here today. He is helping out with the Gary Sinise Foundation.
Oh, that's cool.
He's volunteering with them. I don't know what they're doing, but he sent me an email. Said he won't be here. Walking Man 77.
Can you sit down?
Jessie, how are you doing?
I'm great. Everything's good.
Coming. Well, what actually happened? Come on.
I fell?
Yeah, there's more to it than that.
Okay. If you really want the full story, I work in a preschool. There's child gates everywhere to section off areas. I don't love them. And none of them are bolted into walls or anything. They're just like propped between bookshelves and to kind of make almost a visual stop for kids. Mm-hmm. I opened the gate. I went through the gate most of the way. And then the gate swung closed, caught the back of my right ankle, like the Achilles, caused my toe to dive into the ground because I was lifting it up, went right into the bottom of the gate, and I fell flat on the place, on the floor.
On the place?
On the place of the floor. I landed on my knee in front of parents and kids and teachers. And the gate ended up on top of my legs in the back. Like it was, the whole gate came on top of me. That was fine.
Hashtag remarkable.
I just told Sam, see, he could be married to other people, in which he has a nice, boring life. But he chose to marry me, thank goodness. And I make his heart flutter every day.
And by flutter, she means almost break. Blake says he tripped over a fan at work a couple days ago. He's super clumsy.
Yeah, well,
Micah can't be here longer. She has guests.
Thanks for checking in on me, Micah. Okay. I'm okay.
Yeah, we watched.
I do have a new accessory.
Yeah, new accessories. Well, they weren't as expensive as I thought they were going to be.
No, they're not bad.
They're pretty cheap.
I do have some new accessories that I should be using for a couple of days.
That's bad. I'm sorry to hear about that. About how you feel.
Well,
okay.
I told Sam. I said part of it is pride, because when I hit the ground, I started crying. It was hurt. I'm laying flat on the floor. Parents are stepping over me. Kids are watching me through the gates.
That's also from your perspective.
I know.
They probably were not just, what is this woman laying on the floor for?
No.
They weren't doing that.
No, they were, are you okay? As they stepped over me.
Yeah.
Or as I'm walking, well, I wasn't walking out. Sam was helping me out. Mm-hmm. And there's a whole line of kids.
Because they were about to go across
They were about to go somewhere, and they're all right in the door. And I'm like,
why are you walking like that, Miss Jessie?
And I've got tears rolling down my face. I'm trying not to cry. I'm holding on to Sam. He's basically holding me up. I'm walking out. All the kids are just like, Miss Jessie, Miss Jessie. I'm like, shh, everybody, stop. There was another co-teacher out there, and she's like, looks like just Miss Jessie just has a little owie. She's okay. Mm-hmm. And then as she walks, as I finally make it past her, she's at the end of the line. She's like, are you okay? No, I'm not okay.
Crutches are more dangerous than they're worth. I'm
not loving the stairs in our house suddenly, but I'll make it.
If you use them properly, they're fine.
Whatever.
I've used crutches many times, and they were very. I just watched her go down one flight of stairs. It's not fine.
It's fine. It's fine. Shh. It's fine.
She was using her bad leg for propping herself up as she moved the. I don't understand who taught you how to use
That's fine.
crutches.
They're dangerous to the people around
They're
crutches.
dangerous to people around.
That's valid.
That's probably true. Strider, why are you sitting here? It's because we didn't bring your bed down here, isn't it? It's because we didn't bring your bed down. I'm going to go get his bed so that he will... I mean, I don't mind all the attention, but we got to focus here.
Bye,
And
Micah.
we're going to let that thing out.
He's playing.
Yeah,
He's completely content.
oh, he is just playing. How about that? All right. I'll be right back. I'm just going to hit his thing. So, talk.
Okay. I
Talk,
had to go to the doctor and they had to check. But luckily it's not broken. My knee is not broken. It's just injured a bit. It's fine. And Scott, I can whack people with the crutches if I want, I'm sure. I did use the crutches to like pull the dog bed closer to me last night so I didn't have to get up. It's all good. But yes, I'm not so good at the crutches on stairs. I might have to figure out a way to just lean on the railing, kind of hop, carry my crutches. I don't know. I don't know.
Here you go, poopers. Now lay down.
See? Papa brought your bed. You didn't get the orange one out, though.
I don't care.
Okay.
He's being fine.
I mean, Scott, the question is, do I get to whack people with them? Because that would be kind of cool. Am I not up?
Oh, you're fine. Make sure you use 2 crutches.
I know.
Only using one can mess up your back.
I know, and I automatically want to just use one, but... Flood warning in Tacoma. Oh, not surprised. There's a, what did you read? Atmospheric river coming.
Yeah, the
our way.
worst atmospheric river storm in a long time. Something like that. From the flood warning. I think we're supposed to be getting like, JT was telling me.
In
supposed to be
Wenatchee.
getting- In Wenatchee, we're supposed to be getting like 8 inches over the next few days.
Yeah, that's going to
That's a
flood
lot.
out the
That's a
upper
lot.
canyons for sure.
That's a lot of water.
Because we don't get a lot of rain here.
Not a whole lot, no.
No.
Usually
When we
it's
do get rain, it's a, you know, a
just
quarter of an
misty.
inch mist, or it's not like
most of the time.
most of the time.
In the state of Washington, if it rains, it's like
Yes.
it's barely anything.
Right.
So 8 inches of rain is something else.
Yeah, especially in this valley. Like, that could be intense. The river's going to be ripping.
We are not under a flood warning at all.
No.
We'll
We
be-
are at the bottoms of the hill, so if there's a flood warning up above, we're all just watching out. Oh, Tacoma, it is kind of in a bowl. Yeah, I can see that, sure.
Yeah, it's not bad.
I think the thing that made me, well, everything about yesterday made me a little mad. But the day before, Thursday,
No, it's your whole week.
and my whole week has been jacked. But Thursday, I went in finally and got my body fixed from neck pain I've been having. And then I fell and jacked up my neck again. So that kind of made me frustrated.
If you can hear that, it's the cat losing its mind over a crumpled up piece of paper. If you
Shifu,
can hear it. He's like, this thing is so fun. I'm going to bat it around and I'm going to chase after it.
see, look at the joy.
No.
Joy-filled.
Chaos. That's all that is chaos. Storm drains
Yeah, that's
like to get
that.
clogged with leaves, which makes things...
Yeah, that
makes
usually
it-
happens.
Strangely enough, those are some of my favorite, like, short form videos to watch. People going around who own like
Unclogging.
landscape
Oh,
companies
yeah,
or
yeah,
something
yeah.
like that to clean up parts of the streets
Yeah.
that have been overgrown. And sometimes they clean out the storm gutters.
Yeah.
And it's amazing how much crap
Yeah.
is in those storm gutters. crazy. Dante is home. But all right, let's talk about games. Well, you played Dirt and Dust.
I got to play Dirt and Dust with you.
What did you think about Dirt and Dust? We played that yesterday, JT and I. We played a full 10 round thing of it. We only did you and I only played 5 rounds, the little starter pack. So what did you think?
One of the things I commented is this is a game you have to play a couple of times.
Yes.
And more than a couple maybe, because there's a lot of, what's the word you said? Iconography.
There's a lot of iconography, yep.
That the first time you're playing it, like, what is that? And then you have to look, and what is that? Mm-hmm. What is that? There was more comboing things that I'm not very good at, that I was like, I didn't think of that.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't.
And there might even be more than we originally thought when we played the game, because after the game, JT and I were talking, and some of those things that we thought were not explained well enough, I'm wondering if they're not explained well enough because that's how they're supposed to be played. It's like they worded it exactly the way they meant it. If you do this,
then you
anywhere on your thing, then and if you do that first, then you can do this. Mm-hmm. Because, you know, if you, like the one in question was, if I use a 6, if I activate a card effect with a 6, then I can use this ability. I can get this bonus thing. Well, sequencing comes into play at that point.
Right.
It's not just, and that's part of the comboing thing.
Right, and
it's
that's
like
something
you're using this card to combo off of this card to combo off of this card.
Right, that's not something I'm super good at.
And if that's the case, well, no, I mean, it's not just that. If that's the case, a surface level experience of that isn't going to sit well, which this game is getting a fair amount of bad press because people just aren't liking it that much.
Right. Yeah, I think this is one you're going to have to play and explore, because I think, like you said, the stacking and the combos and the strategic element.
Can you reach it?
Yes, I had to stick my tongue out to do it.
I'm sure that helps.
That helps. No. Do you not have to ever reach anything high?
This is the game we're talking about, Dirt and Dust. So it has, cards on it. You can see on the back there, it has cards on it. The cards have icons on them, and they're basically just different kinds of actions that you can do in order to. The real point of the game is to get speed points and popularity. But the way you get speed points and popularity is by turning in, getting wrenches and getting traction, and then using those as currency to do different things in the game. And there's just a lot of comboing in there. This says that it's a 90-minute game. That makes sense. If you do that 10, the 10, it took us, I think, 2 hours, and that was with a teach. So that's probably about right.
We didn't also play it simultaneous because I needed to see what you were doing so I could understand what to do over here. And then I needed to see what you were doing so I could understand what to do over here.
Yeah. And that's another thing that we talked about, and that might add some time to the game, is that if you're doing it, if everybody is doing everything simultaneously, then you're going to have that feeling in the back of your head that somebody is
How did you get 10 wrenches? How did you get 5 wrenches?
Exactly. How did you do that?
Right.
Well, I just did this, this, and this. In what order and how are you able to do all of that?
Right. That's really...
So...
I know it makes it slower, but I liked being able to watch what Sam did, so then I could go, okay, I kind of understand what this does. Maybe I should...
That's something Tim said that he absolutely
I remember that. I've watched that one.
He abhors that.
He's talked about that a lot.
He hates games that allow you to play simultaneously because he always has that. And it's not just it's not that he doesn't trust people.
No, it's not that.
It's that he wants to know how they did it so that he can replicate that.
Right, I want to be able to do that. Yeah. I want a 10-point score thing. So. Blake says that he doesn't really like simultaneous games.
Blake says he tends not to like simultaneous. My brain doesn't progress.
It actually reads my Brian.
Correctly. Huh?
My Brian.
My Brian? Oh, yeah. Well, Maybe I have the opposite of dyslexia.
No, I read it as brain, but then I had to look again because that's one of those words that I know I mess up.
But that is the power of our brains, though, to an extent.
Oh yeah, it'll fix things like
It
that.
takes those kinds
contextually,
of words
we
and
can
it
get a lot.
contextualizes them, yeah.
You've all done those things online where it says, if you can read this, you know,
Yeah.
you're like, yeah, I can read it because contextually we can get there.
Iconography is both helpful and not helpful.
Yeah.
Yeah. Too much. It's the whole saying too much of a good thing is a bad thing. And that's pretty much if you use too much iconography, which, here, hand me the box.
I didn't have to stick my tongue out that time.
There isn't.
I kept it closer.
Because I didn't put it all the way over.
And that's good.
There isn't a ton of iconography. However, there is an entire back page of iconography.
Right. And it's small.
Which is a lot, but a lot of these are used multiple times. And I don't know, the more I look at this, the more what do you call it? Oh, I can't think of the word. The more I look at it, the more secondhand it becomes. Like, the more I can look at, like, even if I haven't looked at that particular icon that much, I look at it again and I'm like, oh, I know what that does.
Delete this card, move this, something.
So, I don't dislike the game. JT, I think this coming week I'm going to play it solo on the channel. Because I do want to play it, and I'm probably going to play it a few times before that solo so that I can get my, feet underneath me. But JT made the comment that this might be a better solo experience than it is a multiplayer solitaire experience. But because it is very much a multiplayer solitaire. You are not really doing
No, I'm not.
anything. You're not interacting with everybody else except for who gets the popularity die and possibly
David Brownlee says the word you're trying to think of is intuitive.
Intuitive, thank you. Very
See?
much. That is
You got, look at you. That was good. I didn't get there.
But I think he might be right with that. This might be a better solo experience. But if you're doing it turn-based, I don't know that it'll be that bad. However, that will greatly increase downtime. And I think one of the reasons why they say, hey, you can do this simultaneously, is so that they're trying to dodge that that downtime factor that they know that the game has. If we have everybody do their turns individually,
that's gonna take a long time.
That's going to be a lot of downtime. Do it simultaneously. Well, yeah, okay, you can do that. That's true, and it does, and it will cut down on downtime. But it's one of those things. I can't spell. We established this a long time ago. We weren't commenting on your lack of ability in spelling. We were commenting on our brain's ability to read Brian as brain. We knew what you meant, even though you didn't spell it correctly. We weren't focusing on
never spell correctly.
Incorrect spelling.
Ask Sam.
Did you like Escape from New York board game? I never played that one, actually. Intuitive is correct. Charles Murray says, well-designed icons become intuitive and easy to remember. And I think that's what these are. Again, I haven't used all of them yet, so I don't know how intuitive they are after learning how they're used, what they're supposed to mean. So, but the ones that we have used, they have become intuitive after just 2 plays for me. So, I guess they could be well designed. It depends on how many games you play though. Like, if multiple games use the same icons, I'm going to mix them up. Oh yeah, that's true. And that is, there have been some that are, and none of them come to mind right now. But there are some that are kind of like the universal standard, some icons that are like a universal standard that means to do this or that. But outside of those few, yeah, understood. There's something to be said with for not moving simultaneously, but also not even beginning to think about your own turn until the guy next to you finishes. True. Yes.
It's kind of a balance.
There is a balance that needs to be struck between those two things. But there are very many games that can only be played by, I have to wait for you to finish.
Right. I don't know where I can go and what's going to happen. And
the game's state changes too much after your turn has happened. So
even something as simple as Coffee Rush, you can kind of have it planned out.
And then one person
goes to that mint, and you're like, ah.
Yeah, and then you have to rethink everything.
Yeah. So, and that's a simple, fun game. A while back, somebody asked, what do we love to play with the family? Way up at the beginning, someone asked, what game do we like to play with the family? I'm like, we will play any of the games with the family most of the time. Horrified is usually one that we...
Yeah, usually it's a cooperative game. I don't know that there's one in particular that we all like to play better than another, but it's usually a cooperative game.
Yeah. I mean, it depends on who in the family you ask.
Yeah, no, that's true. That is true.
Ask Daphne, her answer is Bomb Busters.
Yeah, she doesn't like to play that with the family. She just likes to play it.
Yeah, she does.
And she drags everybody else kicking and screaming along with her. Whether they want to or not. She literally, and I've watched her do this, I'm not being hyperbolic. We're playing Bomb Busters. No, we're playing Bomb Busters. And everybody's like, well, we're playing Bomb Busters. So if you want to play a game with me, I'm playing this, and you're going to play with me. That's kind of how that goes.
I don't think she's watching, so we can...
And then Dante, on the other hand, will go, well, I really want to play this. And then he caves.
He always caves to her.
And just plays whatever
sister wants.
Yeah. Yes, absolutely. In games that can change dynamically. Absolutely. I know Sam hasn't played it, but my favorite is my family likes to play Villainous. We own everything for the GMA Elf, which there's a lot. Of which there's a lot? I don't know. Creature Caravan's multiplayer solitaire works amazingly. I love that game so much. I haven't played Creature Caravan.
That's not the one I have. I can't remember.
I've had a number of games where we had to house rule something like you've got 5 minutes to announce, not resolve interactions. So playing at pace becomes part of the skill set for playing well.
It is a skill.
That's good.
It is a skill, though.
Jeff is here. What's up, Jeff? What's up, gang?
It is a skill to learn to balance. And we've seen it with our kids. Dante can get
It's literally just you have to make the decision.
Right. Make a decision.
Say, I'm doing this.
Yes, that's
period.
exactly.
You have to get to the point where you stop thinking about,
right.
But if I do this, I might score.
Right. Just make your decision and go with it.
5 more points later on. You know, at some point you just have to say, oh, this is not a test.
Right. I'm just going to.
This is not. I'm not going to be judged on my worth as an individual and as a person and as a human being if I get last place.
Right.
It's a game.
Right. Charles just made a good point. He said it helps with analysis paralysis if you give it time limit.
Yes.
Again, it's very much game dependent. Also, everyone eventually misses something at one point, which is what you were just saying. Yep. So it takes the sting out of this. Yep. We're all going to miss things. Well, just play on.
There are people that seem to not miss anything. And that usually is the point at which you, as a person who might be prone to missing something, that becomes intimidating.
Yeah, no, I agree.
But the more you play with people like that, you'll notice that they do actually miss stuff, but they still catch a lot more than the rest of us do.
Right. Stop! All of you are in here? Stop.
All right. The felines are getting
I was going to go get it, and then I remembered I can't.
The felines are getting booted. Both of you. You are out. Go wage World War III outside. Go on. Get. That's right. Go beat the crap out of him. I don't care. Golly, George.
I didn't realize all of them were in here.
Well,
everyone just wants to be around where Sam is.
The reason you didn't realize it is because Max was behaving.
Yes, he was just being
The little orange demon, however, was like, you know what? I want to fight. So we're going to fight, okay? I always see something that I missed right after I do my turn. But it's like, oh, well.
I frequently do it when we're playing, and I look at somebody else, and I go, oh, I see I could have done that.
I don't want to overstate a point, but if we're playing a game and you never make a mistake, we need to try another game.
That's valid.
True. What game should I throw on my Amazon wish list for Christmas?
My Christmas game. We get to play that in a couple of weeks.
Yeah, I guess so. Endeavor Deep Sea and Lorenzo Di Magnifico. Those are both pretty chunky games.
Yeah, those both have big names.
The cats just wanted to play the Calico. No, they didn't. They wanted to play
Isle of Cats.
You gotta be careful how you say it.
I did. I said it exactly.
Exactly. You've played the game too much if you never mess up. Actually, you know what? In that kind of thing, in that idea, that brings me back to this thing about like scripted games being scripted, where it's always optimal for you to do this particular thing in this particular situation.
Right.
I really don't like games like that.
Right.
I don't care that if in the first couple of turns there's some scripted actions you need to do to get any of the engines in the game running.
Right.
I get that, but if it's always you need to do this to score the most points, that's boring to me.
Well, I like it when you play a game and you use a strategy and it works. It just works. And then the next time you play the game, you're like, oh, I'm going to go with that strategy again. This is what's going to happen. I know this works.
And then it doesn't work that well. Yeah. I like that.
That's what I said. I like that because you shouldn't be able to always do the same.
I mean, I come back to the idea of Blood Rage. Because Blood Rage has the one strategy, the Loki strategy, that everybody says is broken and it's too strong and it's blah, 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 blah. The problem is I've played that game so many times, and I have, over a course of many plays, tried to run the Loki strategy multiple times in a row. Right. And it doesn't always work out. Yeah, no. Because people, when you play against other people that know it exists, they'll draft cards that they're not going to use just so that you don't get them.
Yeah.
That's how the game's supposed to be played.
Right.
I don't understand it. But again, people just, not everybody likes that kind of game. So I understand it from that perspective. But it doesn't make the game broken. It just means that there is a strategy that everybody has to guard against. And if they allow one person to do that strategy, well then, yeah, you're going to have a hard time beating that person. I don't understand it. Also, let's be honest, the most hilarious, memorable moments at the table more often come from massive, hilarious screw-ups than genius analysis.
Totally true.
Generally. I mean, I want people to play to win, but also for us all to have a laugh.
Well, I mean, maybe we play different than other people, but we like to enjoy the time together.
Yeah.
With our family, with our friends. So it's not all about min-maxing or it's about having a good time.
You might, I don't know if you've tried it, Blake, but you might want to try Nightmare Chess. Nightmare Chess is a game that is just a deck of cards, and you play it with a regular chess game. And the cards give you the ability to break the chess rules. Oh. Like, you might play a card that will turn the board sideways. And now you still have to go end to end, but it's in the configuration that... So it's stuff like that. It really changes the game of chess in a way that most chess players hate. But with what you just said, you might like it. I think this is one reason why cooperative games become so popular.
Yeah.
Well, there's a lot to it.
Because you got to have a good time,
There's
too.
a lot of conflict in society right now. People want a solace from conflict, and cooperative games are just that.
Ooh, Onitama.
If I'm going to play chess, I'll play Onitama instead.
I do love Onitama.
Again, Nightmare Chess is old, so it might be dated at this point. But if you see a copy laying around somewhere...
Have you ever been to a chess tournament?
Oh, they're so boring.
Have you been?
No, never.
I have.
I've seen a couple of videos online, and that's been enough to know I don't ever need to go to one of these.
I don't play chess. I have been to tournaments.
I mean, if you're going to be in the tournament, great.
If you're sitting there watching,
now be careful.
less great.
Be careful, because there's World Board Gaming Championships. I would go to that because I'm interested in the different board games that are there.
That's what I'm saying.
That's why you go.
I was not interested in it.
Yeah.
I have been to chess tournaments, but I wasn't interested in it.
Right.
So it was just a lot of sit.
A lot of us, well, me, Charles says, are in the following situation. We are longtime game nerds and typically have become quite good at recognizing the mechanics.
Absolutely. And I like playing with people that can teach me more.
Yeah. Playing chess against anybody that really knows how to play Nightmare is a
nightmare chess to me.
Yeah. I went to high school with a guy he was in my DECA class. And he was ranked 5th in the region. Mm-hmm. And we only played chess a couple of times. And he beat me in like 4 moves. Mm-hmm. And I'm like...
I don't like this.
That wasn't fun.
Yeah, it's not fun. I agree.
Can you just play to play? No, I can't. Well, I guess we're not going to play anymore. But we have family we want to play with. Yeah, that's true too. So we need to find both a game and a personal style of play that makes the others have a chance to win. Yeah, that's about the size of it. Going back to your somebody asked wish list for Christmas. Jeff asked wish list for Christmas. I did a card games for Christmas.
Oh, nice.
List over on the Dice Tower on Wednesday. You can go check that out. But, I mean, again, you're talking about Endeavor DPC and Lorenzo Di Magnifico. Those are heavy games. The games I put on my list were not. I am going to be doing, I think... I can't remember, because this coming week they're doing the Winter Spectacular. JT and I put together our top 5 of 2025 for that, and I don't know what day it's going to go up, but so we're not doing any videos for them this week because the Spectacular runs all week long, all day.
Yeah.
So I can't remember the because I'm doing another Christmas list for my Wednesday video, and I can't remember what it was. I want to say it was strategy games. But I don't know. And what I'm doing for those Christmas lists is I'm picking games that are just from 2024 and 2025. Nice. So newer games, not anything old. I want people to laugh at how stupid I am.
It's farther down.
Yeah, I know. Sometimes I almost role play a non-role play game. I take a theory and just run with it. Yeah, I do that all the time.
Yeah.
Z has said his issue with Dominion and other similar games is someone who can look at the cards and be like, I can win with X amount of turns. Yeah. I don't like that. It takes the fun out of gaming. It turns it into an exercise and not a game anymore. I don't like that. Great thing about card games is that they tend not to overwhelm non-gamers. That's
frequently,
correct.
Yes.
You set up the board for some games and you can see the panic in their eyes. Yep, exactly.
How many times have we set up Flamecraft?
Yeah. And people are like, what's going on?
Yeah, literally.
And then it's literally, you do this on your turn and you do this. And then it's somebody else's turn.
Yeah.
But yeah, games can look very intimidating.
Even when we set up Dirt to Dust, I know I have the glass face, but I'm pretty sure I went, oh Okay, there's a lot of things. But
Yep, that's true. This does have a good organizer, though. I will say that. So I think somebody mentioned that earlier, but this does have a really nice organizer for this game. Everything kind of fits very well in here. I should have those in baggies, but I don't.
we have baggies.
But I mean, if I'm looking at it, that's interesting. I wonder. Wow, how did that happen?
I looked at the box. Things explode.
I mean, generally, everything in here stays pretty much where it's supposed to go, but not everything, I guess. But it's not a bad... I wonder, is there supposed to be... No. Maybe if I put one of these... Nope, that doesn't fit. Nope, that won't fit either. Goes like that. That goes in there like that. That goes like that. But anyway. I always tell people I know the game looks intimidating, but we do lots of things in life that look intimidating, but actually aren't. That's good, Blake. Most people tend to understand card games better than non-card games. Jessie, I see a great niche for you in a sort of support advice column for long-suffering wives of games. Shots fired.
Find me on wivesofgamers.com.
No. I'm afraid that's actually a site.
And
Please
probably
don't search that. Because she's not there, first
I'm
of
not
all.
there.
And second of all, I
was
don't want to know
joking.
what is there. Yeah, just...
but you see, but that's my role. My role is to be by his side and play games with him and occasionally make the family happy.
Occasionally?
Occasionally make them really pissed off and everything.
That's not how it works. Role-playing, non-role-play games is actually a very cool, very fun thing to do. It just makes the game more fun.
Right.
Even if they're like solitaire games, it
Get
still
into
makes
the
it
role,
more fun.
yeah.
Get into, if you're playing a specific character in the game or something, get into that character.
Yeah.
It makes it more fun. My problem has been once I teach a game to a non-gamer, they only ever want to play that game and not
Yeah,
learn
that's
anything
valid.
else.
It took my family even. I mean, Daphne will still play
Welcome
Sagrada.
to why Bomb Busters gets played every single time somebody comes home from college, multiple times a day.
Every time.
She doesn't want to play anything else.
She
only wants to play the game that she knows
She only wants.
and that she's good at.
Yeah, she only wants to play the games that she already knows and that she's good at.
Which is like 3.
Sagrada,
1,
Bomb Busters,
2.
Cheese Thief,
She doesn't really like that game that much.
Century Golem,
Century Golem.
Tiny Towns.
She rarely asks to play that game. Rarely. If she wants to play a game, it's usually one of those 3. Because she's good at it. And she knows how to play.
Wow, Charles.
Wait a minute, let's read them in line. Sometimes we get together and play games with my parents around the holidays. They like Ticket to Ride, but not Stone Age. Ooh, Ticket to Ride, but not Stone Age. Any recommendations? I'll think about it. Go ahead and read Charles.
I was thinking and not Ticket to Ride. Or Ticket to Ride, but not Stone Age. Charles, dear Jessie, my husband, whom I love, this is coming from the column,
Yes.
right? Has just started unwrapping Kingdom of Death Monster, 30 minutes before my parents arrive for Christmas dinner. What size knife should I brandish at him?
The machete. The machete. Don't waste any of your kitchen knives. Go to the garage and get the machete.
Oh, gosh.
That will tell you that you mean business. Put that stupid thing away now. I don't care how
funny.
many boobies this miniature has on it. Put it away. It's exact. And People who know Kingdom Death Monster, they know what I'm talking about. I dislike that game incredibly, and not because it's a sucky game. It's trash. If I offended anybody...
And then Charles says, I'm kidding, of course, but this is how my dear wife feels sometimes.
Yes.
No, I like to encourage
What
Sam's.
if I don't own a machete? The largest power tool that could cause damage possible. A weed eater.
Did I already share that one of the kids at church has for a
Actually, you know what might hurt most?
A dull bread knife.
No. Wait for him to have everything punched out. All of the cards out of their cellophane wrappers. And then go get the leaf blower. That will cause a lot of trouble. I guarantee it. So, and that isn't even like physical damage. That's not something that could show up on a police report. That is, I'm sorry, honey. I will put everything away now. I'm telling you. 5,200 pickup. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Sam giving me nightmares tonight. That's what I see. I told you. She needs to start this business, and I will do the responses.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
That's amazing.
Maybe top 10 low stress but still useful games. Okay, well that's not bad at all, actually.
For a list?
No. Boca Studios is the one that asked that
play games around the holidays.
Holidays. They like Ticket to Ride, but Stone Age, but not Stone Age. Any recommendations? So, okay. Actually, a lot of the card games will actually fall into that category. Okay, another question I have to ask you, because again, when people, and this is going to turn into a long answer. Okay, when people ask for recommendations, if I give you a recommendation, it's because it's worked for me and for the people that I played it with. It doesn't mean it's going to work for you and for the people that you're playing it with. So you've said that they like Ticket to Ride, but they don't like Stone Age. And so to me, that tends to lead me down the path of they're okay with this weight of game, but Stone Age is too much. So there's a happy medium there somewhere. But the thing is, you haven't told me anything about what kind of IPs they might like, what kind of themes they might like or dislike. Do they dislike Stone Age because it's the theme and they hate Neanderthals or something like that? I have no idea, but you get what I'm saying. One of the things that came to mind immediately for me was this idea of, when you said this low stress Grindhouse. Grindhouse is actually a really fun game, but it's also kind of macabre.
Right, you got to get past
You got to get past the veneer of horror, the horror genre that's on it, to really kind of understand what the game's doing. But it's a really fun, low stress, cheeky kind of game. But your parents might not be able to get over that.
The fact that you have to chop off somebody's leg to get through it.
So, yeah, I mean, actually,
Sagrada.
I was just looking at that. Sagrada is a great game for low stress, and it looks pretty.
And it's a fun game. It's easy.
Let's see.
And it. One of the things I like about games is when there's conversation. It causes. You're not just sitting in your own world.
River Valley Glasswork.
Oh yes, love that one.
Rebel Princess.
Some of the ones that we always bring to game night are exactly that.
That's what I'm looking at.
Yeah.
Looking at games that we bring to game night.
River Valley Glassworks, Sagrada. There's one. After Us. No, too hard.
That's a little bit more along the lines of Stone Age as far
Okay.
as complexity is concerned. A lot of these are that way, actually.
Just bring out the bag.
No, I'm staying off camera.
And Alex is here.
What's up, Alex?
Seeing someone said Ticket to Ride, did you play the Legacy version? If so, did you enjoy it?
Yes, we are 2 games away from completing it with Doug and Emily. And Doug's coming over today, but Emily is not.
Yeah, so we're not playing that today.
So we're not going to be playing that today, but we only have 2 games left. Heat.
Panda
actually
Spin.
would be Panda Spin. Yeah, sure, that would work. But Heat would be another game I think your parents might like to play.
Yeah.
Because it has that hand management mechanism in it. But it doesn't add a whole lot of complexity. So Heat might be a good one.
Nar. We love Nar. Maybe. Can be a little hard, but.
Nar might be a little bit too much, but Cascadia.
Oh, yeah.
Parks. No, Parks is probably a
Harmonies.
little bit too much. Harmonies, yeah. Wine Cellar would be a good one.
Clearly, you just need to bring your parents here. We have them. We have all the games.
So, I mean, but it really comes down to what they are going to enjoy, not so much.
Harmonies is a nice one.
Yeah, Harmonies would be good too.
We haven't played that one in a while.
No.
We haven't brought it to game night. Did you? You didn't get rid of it, did you?
No.
Okay.
Heck no. Where did I put my... I left my coffee way over there.
I can't go up and get it for him. I'm just going to sit here.
I know. Oh, I didn't know. I don't even know if you saw this, but I bought this at Treasure Trove the other day.
Oh, an expansion.
An expansion for Beacon Patrol. You liked that one, and I saw that they had it. So there are, yeah, I went in there one day and I bought that. I bought the intro battle Hoth for Star Wars Unlimited. And then I also bought myself a new player handbook for D&D.
Nice.
Because I was tired of using everybody else's whenever.
Good.
But anyway, there are different ships that move differently that you can commandeer.
What about something like Carcassonne style for the family that might...
Yep, I was just going to say one that I just got recently was the 100 Tory. Really like that game, and it might be right down your alley as far as your parents are concerned. It's because it's really just Carcassonne-esque tile placement, but even that's a little bit of an overstatement because all 4 of the corners are going to match no matter where you put them, but putting them in the most advantageous place for you at that particular moment in time is where the decision making comes in.
It's a very big box for a very little amount of stuff.
It's all going to go into the other
I know,
box.
I get that.
Yeah.
But wouldn't you think cost-wise you could have sent it in a smaller box expansion?
Well, that's the great question. Do I go with a cheaper box that's smaller, or do I go with one that's going to take
game
up more shelf
size, and
space?
it matches your game size shelf. Yeah, I get it.
Kingdom is something special. I don't know. Yes. Okay. Well, I'll agree with your word usage, but I might not agree with the definition of the word special with you. I will say that yes, it is something special. My wife thinks it's strange that I actually have a machete in the garage. Why?
Do we have a machete anymore?
No, we don't.
I don't think we do.
I have an axe, but I don't have a machete.
I think I used to have a machete.
Seeing someone said Ticket to Ride. Oh, we already answered that. Would play Twilight Imperium Legacy if they made it. Oh my gosh.
Blake would be,
wow.
Can you imagine? You'd never see somebody for a month.
Yeah, that's probably true. Nice thing about a game like Heat is that it's easy enough to understand what the goal is for non-gamers. That is absolutely correct.
Yes.
It's not you need victory points and here are the 8 ways you can earn them. It's literally I'm trying to race around the track faster.
Get there faster. Yes.
Yeah. So absolutely. Hopefully that helps you a little bit, Boca. I don't know if it's going to or not. But top 10 low stress but still useful games. Useful. What do you mean by useful?
Usable. Maybe it's usable or usable. I don't know.
Man.
Ouch.
I just had a picture in my head of an irate wife taking a leaf blower to a game that had just been punched and is about to be bagged or sleeved or whatever. Oh, that would be even worse. You have your sleeves and your cards sitting out, and she hits all that with a leaf blower. Now your sleeves are all over the place and your cards are all over the place. That is nightmare juice. That is absolute nightmare juice.
I would never do that.
Oh my goodness gracious.
But I will keep that in my back pocket.
I'm sorry, I even said that kind of.
He's worried about it himself now. We own a leaf blower.
Yes, we do. That's why I was like, holy crap. That's what made me think of it. I was like, you don't even need to threaten physical harm. Just go get the leaf blower. He'll get the picture. Oh my gosh. You did this to yourself.
He's literally over here sweating now.
It is. No, it's warm in here. I have the heater turned up. But man, that's.
Oh, it's so nice to be normal. I'm gonna go with that. I'm happy. I'm feeling good.
The only games that I've seen are Magic the Gathering and Pokemon. Don't see the necessity to sleeve other games. Dad, why are you putting a lock on the leaf blower?
That was the comment.
Because reasons.
Because Sam created nightmares in me
Because
that we don't ever want to talk about again.
Howdy, been here the whole time, was on a treadmill. No worries. Can't believe you made me pause to work out my game. To type into it.
Intuitive is what you typed.
Intuition. That's very true. Low stress, but not Habba level simplicity. Yeah. They enjoy, hey, that's my fish, but it's so simple to make the central game seems a waste of a game night. Yeah, that's true. That is true. It's not a waste, but it's lackluster. So I guess that would be considered a waste. It's just, it's still, you still have fun playing the game, but for it to be the central game, it's like,
yeah, I know.
But
you make me want to play games.
Heat is a great central game, actually, because it holds up to, in the base game, it holds up to 6 players. And even if you don't have 6 players, you can use the legendaries to fill in. So you're going to have 6 cars going around the track. It's so fun. It's so good. Someday, son, you'll be married too, and a lot of things I do will make more sense then. There's a lot of truth to that.
Oh gosh, I love it.
There's a lot of truth to that. That is absolutely true.
Well, speaking of games,
I actually say that a lot. I say that a lot.
You'll be married.
You'll
someday.
understand someday. And
Yeah.
and to David, see, now you get it.
Now you get it.
And I say that I've said that to Michael too.
We do have a game night in the Valley next week. If you happen to be up in the Pacific Northwest,
On the 12th.
we will be at Steamers West.
Steamers West. On the 12th. Friday. From 5 to 9. Is that right? Yeah, 5 to 9. Let's see here. I think if you think your family might like fitting Tetris-like puzzle pieces,
That's another good one.
Garden
That was a fun one.
is relaxing and simple with a theme that appeals to gardeners, to a lesser extent cat lovers. Another one that came to mind is Tangram City.
Oh, I love that one.
It has a very similar, not Tetris-like. It's a little bit different than Tetris, but it still has tile placement, and you're building your city, and you have to keep a balance between industrial and natural.
One that Doug taught me was like patchwork.
Yeah.
That's kind of the same, kind of
Stupid
concept.
cat lovers.
Meow.
They don't like games that require upkeep as part of a turn. My cousin's an extended family of this game. None of these we've mentioned have upkeep in them. So they'd all be good. Tonari is much improved. He's my fish type of game. Hey, lady, cut it back to a pack a day, will ya? What about Bloku for Tetris? That would work. Yep. That would work. We only have about 5 more minutes. We're going to have to keep this one a little bit short because I got to make a run to the post office before Doug shows up. Around, I would imagine around 11, 10:45 or 11 or something like that. So I got to make a run to the post office, so we got to cut this a little bit short today. Usually we go about an hour and a half, but today we need to cut it a little bit short because the post office, I was planning on shipping things out yesterday.
I derailed that
but
plan.
Something happened that did not make that possible. And so I got to do that today.
Sorry.
No, don't be sorry. It's life.
It is life. Specifically with me. Specifically with me.
Some people get their kicks stomping on a dream.
I just like to make sure Sam's kept on his toes. And, told you I give him heart flutters.
Because that big old world keeps spinning around. So we're going to get out of here. Don't know exactly what we're going to be doing today, but we're going to be playing some games. Doug's going to show up, and so I might break out Seven Wonders Dice and Koi today.
Love it. Whatever you want to play.
Those are a couple that came in from Essen. That's going to be pretty cool.
We got some of those little games.
Yeah, we're taking those over to JT's tomorrow.
Yeah,
those are all trick takers and card shedders, and that's stuff he likes.
Are we going to tomorrow?
Yeah.
Or are we going to City Group Leader dinner?
Oh, fart knocker.
Anyway, we gotta wrap this up while I make him. See, I told you. I just keep him on his toes.
Wrenches. Wrenches after wrenches after wrenches.
Look.
Oy vey.
If Sam had a boring life, he wouldn't be able to be here with you. But I like to keep him on his toes.
That'll be over about 5. What time does it start? 4?
I thought it was 4.
That would be over by about 5 or 6. We could go over after that. Crap.
Anyway, we're going to end. I made him make a face.
Oh, well. We're out of here. Thanks for being here, folks. We appreciate you. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you on Tuesday for It Belongs in a Museum. See you guys and gals on the flip side. Take care.
Bye.
Pawning a king, I've been up, down. You know.